Hear this, all you peoples. Give ear, all you inhabitants of the world, both sons of mankind and sons of man, rich and poor together. My mouth speaks wisdom, and the meditation of my heart brings understanding. Incline my ear to a parable. I expound my rhythm on the lyre. Why should I fear in the days of evil, when the crookedness of my supplanters surrounds me? Those who are trusting in their riches and who are boasting in their great wealth. A brother does not redeem anyone at all, neither give to Yahuwah a ransom for himself or for him. For the redemption of their lives is costly, and it shall cease forever, that he should still live forever and not see the pit. For he sees wise men die, the foolish and the ignorant both perish, and shall leave their wealth to others. Their graves are their houses forever. Their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. But man does not remain in esteem or honor. He is like the beasts that perish. This way of theirs is folly to them. Let their followers, yet their followers are pleased with their words. Salah. Like sheep, they shall be laid in the grave. Death shall shepherd them, and the upright rule over them in the morning. And their form is consumed in the grave. Far from their dwelling. But Yahuwah does redeem my being from the power of the grave. For he does receive me, Salah. Do not be afraid when a man becomes rich, when the wealth of his house increases. For when he dies, he takes none of it. His wealth does not go down after him. Though while he lived, he blessed himself. And though they praise you when you do well for yourself, he has to go to the generation of his fathers. They never see the light. Man who is rich yet does not understand shall be like the beasts. They shall perish. This is in Psalms Tehillim, chapter 49, the entire chapter. The reason why I wanted to talk about this chapter, people boast so much about the money they make. They even show you screenshots of money they make. They get so desperate to get your, I would say, they try to get your trust some way. Look at the money I made, but look what you have to do to get it. Look what you have to do to keep the so-called little wealth, because that's little. If you brag about $100,000, you brag about $500,000, that's nothing compared to what the kingdom of Yahuwah has. That is like crumbs. especially when your soul ain't right. That's nothing. People are rich in the physical, but they're extremely poor in the physical. I'm sorry, they're extremely poor in the in the spirit. Extremely poor. But in the physical, the fleshly, the flesh is, have all the flesh wealth. But the spiritual wealth, you are poor. There's so many groups of people that is after the remnant right now. We are like, I don't know, we are in their head all the time. We are in their world. They are constantly thinking about us. And I said to myself, we don't, a lot of us just minding our own business. We not worried about what's going on in your countries, Um, you know, we not fixated on why certain countries still live. They're underserved. They're not even underdeveloped. They not even underdeveloped countries. They just still look like the bottom of the bottomless pit. But yet they keep these groups of people, I'm gonna just say, look just like the remnant. They have the same skin color, different phenotype, dialect is different, but unfortunately they have our skin color. They constantly keep their mouths on us. Constantly. God always talking about us. And it's like, I had to ask Yahuwah why they constantly have constantly on, we are in their mind a lot. And you know what he simply said to me? They're not the remnant. They're not the covenant of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov. So they're jealous. Because spiritually, they are cursed people. Do not entertain their fragmented conversations. Have pity on them. Pray that their salvation come towards me, Yahuwah. I don't know. That was just on my mind. People brag about their riches. Yahuwah said, "You spiritually, you're broke and spiritually dead, but you could be brought back to life. You could be grafted into a good thing, but a lot of you still going to reject it because it links back to the remnant. It links back to the covenant seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov." I prayed sometimes. I pray. I pray. I only did it a few times, and I quit asking. We need to go to the days of Moses, where when people that look like us and they speak vile, evil rhetoric about us, you don't need to look like us. You need to be stripped from the color that the skin that matches us. And when you have melanin, that's a divine connection to prophetic messages, discernment in the spirit for the kingdom. It's a blessing to look this color. It's a blessing to have melanin, to be able to wear it. When Miriam got off cold speaking evil or speaking vile against Moses' wife, who was a Cushite, Yahuwah turned her into a leprosy. He turned her Snow White. Those days need to be reinvented. That way we can really differentiate the remnant from the fake remnant. People who look like us that shouldn't be us, just shouldn't look like us.